A sleek exterior to help me deceive. The glossy fabric glides across the skin, hiding a complicated mess within. Tailored impeccably to fit the frame, a sophisticated masquerade, a high-class game. I button up the collar, adjust the cuffs, calling everyone's emotional bluffs. The texture is flawless, remarkably sheer, concealing the panic, disguising the fear. But underneath the sheen, the sorrow grows. We are wearing the satin blues, impeccably dressed but destined to lose. A glamorous heartbreak, a wealthy disguise, covering the weeping of our tired eyes. Draped in the satin blues. A thread count is dizzying, intricately spun, a masterpiece of textile beneath the sun. But luxury cannot insulate the soul when the existential emptiness takes its toll. I trace the embroidery along the hem, a beautiful garment, a flawless gem. But it feels like armor made of fragile thread, unable to protect the tears I shed. The texture is flawless, remarkably sheer, concealing the panic, disguising the fear. But underneath the sheen, the sorrow grows. We are wearing the satin blues, impeccably dressed but destined to lose. A glamorous heartbreak, a wealthy disguise, covering the weeping of our tired eyes. Draped in the satin blues. Smooth touch, cold heart, designer tears. Oh, we are wearing satin blues, impeccably dressed but destined to lose. A glamorous heartbreak, a wealthy disguise, covering the weeping of our tired eyes. Draped in the satin blues, glossy pain, silky sorrow, sleek disguise. The sun surrenders to the coming dusk, leaving behind a scent of evening musk. The sky transitions from a fiery gold to metallic hues that slowly unfold. The crescent blade cuts through the atmosphere, announcing that the twilight phase is here. The crickets orchestrate a quiet hum, waiting for the starlight to become. Between the daylight and the pitch black night exists a narrow strip of glowing light, a sacred boundary we quietly observe. Welcome to the silver hour, a fleeting moment of celestial power,
where the horizon shines like polished chrome,
guiding the wandering constellations home, basking in the silver hour.
The river catches the metallic gleam, reflecting exactly like a polished mirror's beam. I watch the mercury begin to drop
as the frantic pace of nature comes to a stop. The branches turn to silhouettes of gray as the remaining warmth is swept away. A platinum blanket covers up the lawn, holding the secrets until the morrow's dawn. Between the daylight and the pitch black night exists a narrow strip of glowing light, a sacred boundary we quietly observe. Welcome to the silver hour, a fleeting moment of celestial power,
where the horizon shines like polished chrome,
guiding the wandering constellations home, basking in the silver hour. It slips through our fingers,
impossible to hold,
a magical transition.
a story quickly told.
Appreciate the glint before it fades to black, because the turning of the earth won't take it back. Shimmering, fading dust, quiet gleam. Welcome to the silver hour, a fleeting moment of celestial power,
Where the horizon shines like polished chrome,
guiding the wandering constellations home, basking in the silver hour. Platinum skies gleaming bright, enter the night. The pendulum swings inside the grandfather clock, a steady rhythm ticking on the block. I sink into the cushions of the chair, immersed within a heavy atmosphere.
a twilight frequency is tuning in, a quiet vibration underneath the skin, the spectrum shifting from a fiery red to something much more profound instead.
We are diving into the deepest oceanic trench, a thirst that regular water cannot quench, surrendering completely to the shade. We are swimming in an indigo mood, a psychological state we cannot elude, darker than sapphire, richer than the night, swallowing every remaining particle of light, lost inside this indigo mood. The
Curtains are drawn against the afternoon,
wind, inviting the presence of the hidden moon. I close my eyelids and observe the swirl of abstract shapes as they slowly uncurl.
A velvety dimension where the thoughts
suspend, where the beginning merges with the end.
No need to analyze or comprehend,
just let the deep purple aura transcend. We are diving into the deepest oceanic trench, a thirst that regular water cannot quench, surrendering completely to the shade. We are swimming in an indigo mood, a psychological state we cannot elude. Darker than sapphire, richer than the night, swallowing every remaining particle of light, lost inside this indigo mood. Let the pigment soak into the brain, washing away the superficial strain. It is not sadness, it is not despair, it is a profound awareness lingering deepest you. Mind is sinking, let it wash. Swimming in an indigo mood, a psychological state we cannot elude. Darker than sapphire, richer than the night, swallowing every remaining particle of light, lost inside this indigo mood. Purple depths, ocean of mind, sinking down. I tried to find the root note of our love, but the sequence shifted somewhere up above. My fingers stumble on the ivories, creating nothing but these tragedies.
The frets are buzzing, rattle in the wood.
Nothing sounds the way I thought it should.
I press the pedal, but the sustain dies,
just like the promises within your eyes. We are a symphony completely out of tune, howling off key at a fractured moon. The dissonance is ringing in my ear. We are just playing broken chords,
slashing the harmony
with invisible swords. No resolution to this bitter sound, scattering the fragments all over the ground, bleeding from these broken chords.
A sudden modulation threw me off the track, and now there is no way of modulating back. The tempo dragged, the metronome was lost.
We never calculated the emotional cost. I try to sing a major melody, but you keep crashing in a minor key. The interval between us grew too wide, swallowing the rhythm and the pride. We are a symphony completely out of tune, howling off key at a fractured moon. The dissonance is ringing in my ear. We are just playing broken chords, slashing the harmony with invisible swords. sound, scattering the fragments all over the ground, bleeding from these broken chords. Fix this mess. No mathematical equation for distress. Sometimes the progression hits a wall, and the majestic composition has to fall out of pitch.
Rhythm dies,
silence hurts. Yeah, this bitter sound, scattering the fragments all over the ground, bleeding from these broken chords. Unresolved, dissonant, and the sound. I strip the layers of my ego bare, remove the armor I usually wear. No metaphors or complicated rhyme, just unvarnished honesty this time.
I dismantled the fortress of my pride, opening the vault where I used to hide.
A confessional booth built for two, presenting the foundation directly to you.
The superficial matters burn away to ash.
No room for arrogance, no need for the flash. We drill down to the fundamental core, digging for the deepest truth, beyond the innocence of our fleeting youth, unearthing the undeniable fact, a vulnerable and courageous act, confronting the deepest truth.
I lay my genuine failures on the scale, admitting all the times I chased the tail of vanity and foolish consequence, tearing down the perimeter defense.
I look intently at the mirror's face, accepting every flaw with quiet grace. The absolute reality is often stark, but it illuminates the shadows in the dark. The superficial matters burn away the ash. No room for arrogance, no need for the flash. We drill down to the fundamental core, digging for the deepest truth, beyond the innocence of our fleeting youth, unearthing the undeniable fact, a vulnerable and courageous act, confronting the deepest truth.
naked soul, utterly clear,
digging for the deepest truth, beyond the innocence of our fleeting youth, and earthing the undeniable fact, a vulnerable and courageous act, confronting the deepest truth. Nothing to hide, pure as light. Honesty wins. Amber liquid melting down the ice, paying for the comfort, whatever the price. The bartender wipes a stain across the wood. I'd leave this corner booth right now if I could.
A single spotlight hits the empty chair,
Catching swirling smoke floating in the air.
I trace the rim of this forgotten glass,
Watching another lonely midnight pass. A burning sensation slipping down the throat. Searching for a lifesaver, hoping we will float through the haze of everything we left behind. These are the whiskey sighs. No more apologies, no more clever lies. Just the bitter taste of truth upon the lips as the evening slips, breathing out these whiskey sighs.
the jukebox hums, a crackling in old refrains,
Singing about a wanderer walking in the rain.
I tip the bottle, pour another round,
Trying to keep my boots upon the ground. A faded coaster soaking up the spill.
I have a tab that I can never build.
The neon liquor sign is buzzing red, matching the heavy pounding in my head. A burning sensation slipping down the throat. Searching for a lifesaver, hoping we will float through the haze of everything we left behind. These are the whiskey sighs. No more apologies, no more clever lies. Just the bitter taste of truth upon the lips as the evening slips, breathing out these whiskey sighs. Cathedral of regret, we drink to remember, we drink to forget.
Last call,
close the tab,
swallow hard.
swallow high. Yeah, these are the whiskey sighs. No more apologies, no more clever lies. Just the bitter taste of truth upon the lips as the evening slips, breathing out these whiskey sighs. Bottom of the glass, edge of the canyon rim, the horizon looking beautifully dim. I threw a secret into the grand abyss, hoping it would land with a gentle kiss.
The valley floor is miles and miles away, where ancient rocks and jagged boulders lay. I listen closely to the sweeping wind, waiting for the message to finally begin. The sound travels lazily across the vast divide, nowhere to hurry, nowhere left to hide. It bounces off the limestone, pure and clear, listening to the slow echo, taking its time, moving wonderfully slow. A voice returning from the distant past, proving that some frequencies are built to last, captured in the slow echo. A single word can travel across the plains, carrying the weight of forgotten campaigns. I shouted out a promise into the gorge, a mighty declaration for the fires to forge. The boomerang, a language coming back around, a mesmerizing, captivating kind of sound, reverberating through the desolate space, touching every corner of this lonely place. Sound travels lazily across the vast divide, nowhere to hurry, nowhere left to hide. It bounces off the limestone, pure and clear, listening to the slow echo, taking its time, moving wonderfully slow. A voice returning from the distant past, proving that some frequencies are built to last, captured in a slow echo. The present moment, communicating with the past. Let the sound waves travel, let them roam. Eventually, the vibration will find its way home, calling out, wait for it, here it comes, listening to the slow slow. A voice returning from the distant past, proving that some frequencies are built to last, captured in a slow echo, bouncing back, fading softly through the canyon. Try to find the root note of our love, but the sequence shifted somewhere up above. My fingers stumble on the ivories, creating nothing but these tragedies. The frets are buzzing, rattling the wood. Nothing sounds the way I thought it should. I press the pedal, but the sustain dies, just like the promises within your eyes. We are a symphony complete
key at a fractured moon. The dissonance is ringing in my ear. We are just playing broken chords, slashing the harmony with invisible swords. No resolution to this bitter sound, scattering the fragments all over the ground, bleeding from these broken chords.
A sudden modulation threw me off the track,
and now there is no way
of modulating back.
the tempo dragged, the metronome was lost.
We never calculated the emotional cost.
I try to sing a major melody,
But you keep
crashing in a minor key. The interval between us grew too wide, swallowing the rhythm and the pride. We are a symphony completely out of tune, howling off key at a fractured moon. The dissonance is ringing in my ear. We are just playing broken chords, slashing the harmony with invisible swords. No resolution to this bitter sound,
scattering the fragments
all over the ground, bleeding from these broken chords. Music theory cannot fix this mess. No mathematical equation for distress. Sometimes the progression hits a wall, and the majestic composition has to fall out of pitch. Rhythm dies, silence hurts. We are just playing broken chords, slashing the harmony with invisible swords. No resolution to this bitter sound, scattering the fragments all over the ground, bleeding from these broken chords. Unresolved, dissonant, and the song. Midnight paints the avenue in gray, washing all the vibrant hues away. I sit alone beside the window pane, watching street lamps flicker in the rain.
The coffee cup is turning bitter cold.
Another night of memories unsold. I hear the distant whistle of a train, a hollow sound that echoes through my brain. There is a color in the lonely air, must wear. It settles deep inside the chest. Welcome to the quiet blue, a tranquil sorrow made for two, where tears are falling like the autumn leaves, and every sigh is just a breeze, living in the quiet blue.
I fold the collar of my winter coat,
swallowing the lump inside my throat.
the shadows stretch across the empty park,
Embracing every corner of the dark.
I trace the water drops upon the glass,
Waiting for this melancholy phase to pass.
but there is comfort in the peaceful chill.
A gentle sadness making time stand still. There is a color in the lonely air,
A heavy blanket that we
both must wear. It settles deep inside the chest. Welcome to the quiet blue, a tranquil sorrow made for two, where tears are falling like the autumn leaves, and every sigh is just a breeze, living in the quiet blue.
sunshine right now.
Let the storm clouds gather, we'll allow the gloom to wash our tired spirits clean. The most honest shade we've ever seen. Hush now,
Let it rain,
soak it in. Oh, welcome to the quiet blue, tranquil sorrow made for two, where tears are falling like the autumn leaves, and every sigh is just a breeze, living in the quiet blue, drifting away in the navy sky. Just the quiet blue. Carved from a cedar stripped of the bark, a cavern of secrets hidden in the dark, bending the spruce to shape a hollow dome, building a place for the sound to call home.
6 steel cables stretched across the bone,
waiting for a master to give them a tone. The rosette is painted, the finish is clear, ready to capture the joy and the fear. There is an emptiness waiting to be filled, a quiet chamber where the noise is stilled, until the fingers strike and wake the soul, singing from the hollow wood, telling the stories that nobody could. Resonating deep within the sturdy frame, every single grain knows your name. Magic in the hollow wood.
scratches appear upon the tortoise shell,
Scars from the choruses that didn't go well. The mahogany neck is wearing down smooth, origin nut. A diary of melodies opened and shut. You hold it against your beating chest, putting the acoustic resonance to the test. There is an emptiness waiting to be filled, a quiet chamber where the noise is stilled, until the fingers strike and wake the soul, singing from the hollow wood, telling the stories that nobody could. Resonating deep within the sturdy frame, every single grain knows your name. Magic in the hollow wood. But it begs for a heartbeat, it shakes a leg. An empty vessel until the artist breathes, creating the wind inside the autumn leaves. Strike the chord, feel the buzz, hear it ring, singing from the hollow wood, telling the stories that nobody could. Vibrate through the timber, echo fading out. Yeah. Puddles on the pavement reflect a glowing sign. Taxis rushing past in a yellow, blurry line. The concrete is buzzing with static energy, a restless metropolis calling out to me.
Steam is rising softly from the subway grate, walking down the avenue a little after 8. The billboard is flashing a commercialized dream, catching my reflection in the window's gleam.
The city never sleeps, it only blinks its eyes. Artificial stars painted on the midnight skies. We are wandering through the artificial glare, walking through the neon dust, a glittering skyline built on broken trust. Electric shadows dancing on the street, moving to a funky subterranean beat, covered in the neon dust.
Sirens wail a melody, a distant harmony. Graffiti on the alley, brick and urban tapestry. I pop my collar upward against the chilling breeze, looking for a moment of quiet and ease.
The diner is serving black coffee in the mug, insomnia hitting like an undisputed drug. A saxophone is wailing from a fire escape, giving the darkness a beautiful shape. The city never sleeps, it only blinks its eyes. Artificial stars painted on the midnight skies. We are wandering through the artificial glare, walking through the neon dust, a glittering skyline built on broken trust. Electric shadows dancing on the street, moving to a funky subterranean beat, covered in the neon.
strip away the makeup from this
frantic town. Underneath the flashing bowls, it's just stone and steel, looking for a feeling that is actually real. Flicker, flash, fade to black. Walking through the neon dust, woo, a glittering skyline built on broken trust. Electric shadows dancing on the street, moving to a funky subterranean beat, covered in the neon dust, glowing in the dark, sparkling dirted electric city soul. I felt the current across the room, a silent spark dispelling gloom. No heavy words, no grand display, just subtle magic pulling me away.
You cast a spell without a sound. My feet are lifted off the ground. I walked across the wooden floor to find the warmth I've been searching for.
There is a line connecting our minds, invisible but shining bright, pulling us close through the neon light. We're walking on a velvet wire, suspended above a gentle fire.
Don't look down, just
Hold your grace, let the rhythm dictate our pace, balancing love on a velvet wire.
I trace the shadows on your cheek,
Conversations we don't need to speak.
the city sleeps beyond the glass, letting this
Perfect moment last, a steady hum beneath my skin. This is the place where we begin. Your fingertips against my hand, like shifting tides upon the sand. There is a line connecting our minds, invisible but shining bright, pulling us close through the neon light. We're walking on a velvet wire, suspended above a gentle fire.
don't look down, just
Hold your grace, let the rhythm dictate our pace, balancing love on a velvet wire. Gravity cannot touch us here, above the doubt, beyond the fear. Just keep the focus in your eyes. We are the rulers of these skies. Step by step, breath by breath. Don't let it slip. We're walking on a velvet wire. The sun surrenders to the coming dusk, leaving behind a scent of evening musk. The sky transitions from a fiery gold to metallic hues that slowly unfold.
A crescent blade cuts through the atmosphere, announcing that the twilight phase is here. The crickets orchestrate a quiet hum, waiting for the starlight to become.
Between the daylight and the pitch black night exists a narrow strip of glowing light, a sacred boundary we quietly observe. Welcome to the silver hour, a fleeting moment of celestial power, where the horizon shines like polished chrome, guiding the wandering constellations home, basking in the silver hour.
The river catches the metallic gleam, reflecting exactly like a polished mirror's beam. I watch the mercury begin to drop as the frantic pace of nature comes to a stop. The branches turn to silhouettes of gray as the remaining warmth is swept away. A platinum blanket covers up the lawn, holding the secrets until tomorrow's dawn. Between the daylight and the pitch black night exists a narrow strip of glowing light, a sacred boundary we quietly observe. Welcome to the silver hour, a fleeting moment of celestial power, where the horizon shines like polished chrome, guiding the wandering constellations home, basking in the silver hour. Impossible to hold, a magical transition, a story quickly told. Appreciate the glint before it fades to black, because the turning of the earth won't take it back. Shimmering, fading dusk, quiet gleam. Welcome to the silver hour, a fleeting moment of celestial power, where the horizon shines like polished chrome, guiding the wandering constellations home, basking in the silver hour. Platinum skies gleaming bright into the Every time I try to tune my heart, the pig slips back and tears the harmony apart. plucking notes that sound confused, a jagged melody I never choose. I bought a capo just to change the key, hoping it would fix the space between you and me. But my calluses are wearing thin from fighting battles I can never win. We twist and turn inside this cage like scribbles on a worn-out page, trying to play a simple song, but we're caught in tangled strings, a messing up of broken things. The harder we pull, the tighter it binds. Two stubborn souls, two restless minds, lost inside these tangled strings. I left my pickup on your dusty shelf. I can't seem to unravel this by myself. The fretboard feels so wide and cold, a story that is getting far too old. You've been the pitch until it almost breaks, ignoring all the subtle little aches. I want a rhythm that is clear and true, not this chaotic dance I do with you. We twist and turn inside this cage like scribbles on a worn-out page, trying to play a simple song, but we're caught in tangled strings, a messing up of broken things. The harder we pull, the tighter it binds. Two stubborn souls, two restless minds, lost inside these tangled strings. Cut the cord before we ruin every single chord. Take a step back, let the tension release, find a way back to our inner peace. Snapping thread, silent wood, stop the noise. Yeah, we're caught in tangled strings, I'm messing up and broken things. Two stubborn souls, two restless minds, lost inside these tangled strings. Unwind me, let it loose, put the guitar down. Sink right into the pocket of the beat, a confident sensation down to my feet. No need to rush or force the tempo now. We found the perfect syncopation somehow. The bass line cradles every single word, the softest metric pulse I ever heard. I nod my head and let my shoulders drop. I hope this oscillation doesn't stop. A metronome of pure affection swinging wide, a rhythmic current taking us for a ride. We harmonized with every single sway, caught up inside this tender groove, watching the subtle way we choose to move. It heals the spirit, calms the rushing mind, the gentlest vibration we could ever find, living inside the tender groove. The kick drum simulates a steady heart, a
flawless composition,
a work of art. I lean into the melody you sing,
enjoying the momentum that it brings. A subtle hi-hat whisper in the time, a musical embrace that feels sublime. We navigate the measures and the bars,
a line beneath the rhythm of the stars.
A metronome of pure affection swinging wide,
a rhythmic current
taking us for a ride. We harmonize with every single sway, caught up inside this tender groove, watching the subtle way we choose to move. It heals the spirit, calms the rushing mind,
the gentlest vibration
we could ever find, living inside the tender groove. Frequency embrace,
a sanctuary built within this sonic space.
Don't push the volume,
let the quiet reign,
a soothing remedy for every ache and pain. Swaying slow,
feel the bounce,
head is nodding.
Swaying slow,
feel the bounce,
head is nodding.
The gentlest vibration we could ever find, living inside the tender groove. Soothing bounce, gentle sway, let it ride. Gentle sway, soothing bounce, gentle sway. Liquid melting down the ice, paying for the comfort, whatever the price. The bartender wipes a stain across the wood. I'd leave this corner booth right now if I could.
A single spotlight hits the empty chair,
catching swirling smoke floating in the air. I trace the rim of this forgotten glass, watching another lonely midnight pass. A burning sensation slipping down the throat, searching for a lifesaver, hoping we will float through the haze of everything we left behind. These are the whiskey sighs. No more apologies, no more clever lies, just the bitter taste of truth upon the lips as the evening slips, breathing out these whiskey sighs.
The jukebox hums a crackling old refrain,
singing about a wanderer walking in the rain. I tip the bottle, pour another round, trying to keep my boots upon the ground. The faded coaster soaking up the spill. I have a tab that I can never bill. The neon liquor sign is buzzing red. get a burning sensation slipping down the throat, searching for a lifesaver, hoping we will float through the haze of everything we left behind. These are the whiskey signs. No more apologies, no more clever lies, just the bitter taste of truth upon the lips as the evening slips, breathing out these whiskey sighs. Multiply in this dimly lit cathedral of regret. We drink to remember, we drink to forget. Last call, close the tab, swallow hard. These are the whiskey sighs. No more apologies, no more clever lies, just the bitter taste of truth upon the lips as the evening slips, breathing out these whiskey sighs. Bottom of the glass, let the tavern sleep, just exhale. The pendulum swings inside the grandfather clock, a steady rhythm ticking on the block. I sink into the cushions of the chair, immersed within a heavy atmosphere.
A twilight frequency is tuning in, a quiet vibration underneath the skin. The spectrum shifting from a fiery red to something much more
Profound instead. We are diving into the deepest oceanic trench, a thirst that regular water cannot quench, surrendering completely to the shade. We are swimming in an indigo mood, a psychological state we cannot elude, darker than sapphire, richer than the night, swallowing every remaining particle of light,
lost inside
this indigo mood.
The curtains are drawn against the afternoon, inviting the presence of the hidden moon. I close my eyelids and observe the swirl of abstract shapes as they slowly uncurve.
A velvety dimension where the thoughts suspend, where the beginning merges with the end. No need to analyze or comprehend, just let the deep purple aura transcend. We are diving into the deepest oceanic trench, a thirst that regular water cannot quench, surrendering completely to the shade. We are swimming in an indigo mood, a There's a profound awareness lingering there, deepest you. Mind is sinking.
Let it wash.
We are swimming in an indigo mood, a psychological state we cannot elude. Darker than sapphire, richer than the night, swallowing every remaining particle of light, lost inside this indigo mood. Purple depths, ocean of mine sinking down. The roasted aroma fills the morning air, sunlight filtering through my messy hair. Ceramic mugs resting on the wooden board, a domestic sanctuary we can afford.
The French press plunges to the very base, extracting warmth to start the daily race.
The blinds are casting stripes across the floor, a quiet breakfast right beside the door. The dawn is stretching its golden lazy arms, protecting us from the outside world's alarms. We trace the outlines on the tabletop, watching the coffee shadows play, silhouettes dancing at the break of day. A roasted magic in the early light, chasing away the remnants of the night. Comfort in the coffee shadows.
I pour the cream and watch the marbles spin, a tiny galaxy contained within. The newspaper sits unfolded on the chair.
There is a gentle stillness everywhere. The steam is rising like a fragile ghost. You spread the butter on the toasted host. We sit in silence, sipping from the cup, allowing the caffeine to wake us up. The dawn is stretching its golden lazy arms, protecting us from the outside world's alarms. We trace the outlines on the tabletop, watching the coffee shadows play, silhouettes dancing at the break of day. A roasted magic in the early light, chasing away the remnants of the night. Comfort in the coffee shadows.
The sun climbs higher, the angles start to shift, appreciating the simple morning gift. Before the rush of traffic calls our name, we bask inside this temporary flame. First sip, morning glow, warm hands. Watching the coffee shadows play, silhouettes dancing at the break of day. A roasted magic in the early light, chasing away the remnants
the night, comfort in the coffee shadows. Morning light, empty cup, ready to go. The porch light flickers and finally dies as lavender approaches the eastern skies. The dew is forming on the wooden rail. The conversations of the night begin to pale.
I zip my jacket against the morning chill. The neighborhood is permanently still. A solitary bird begins to sing, announcing the departure that the dawn will bring.
We talked until our vocabularies ran dry, uncovering the secrets beneath the starry sky. But now the rotation demands we must part, surrendering to the morning fade, leaving the sanctuary that the darkness made. The silhouette is dissolving in the gray, washed away by the arrival of the day, lost in the morning fade.
The street lamp hums and suddenly goes out, erasing every lingering shadow of a doubt. I hold the keys, completely paralyzed, watching the transition in your tired eyes.
The heavy on escapes my weary lips. The magic of the midnight slowly slips. I wrap my cardigan around my chest, knowing that my body desperately needs rest. We talked until our vocabularies ran dry, uncovering the secrets beneath the starry sky. But now the rotation demands we must part, surrendering to the morning fade, leaving the sanctuary that the darkness made. The silhouette is dissolving in the gray, washed away by the arrival of the day, lost in the morning fade. You cannot trap the moon inside a jar, or negotiate with a disappearing star. The calendar flips, the clock dictates the terms, a painful reality. The sunrise confirms time to go, drive away. Sleep calls, surrendering to the morning fade, leaving the sanctuary that the darkness made. The silhouette is dissolving in the gray, washed away by the arrival of the day, lost in the morning fade. Walking away, sun comes up, see you soon.
Yeah.
right into the pocket of the beat, a comforting sensation down to my feet. No need to rush or force the tempo now. We found the perfect syncopation somehow.
The bass line cradles every single word, the softest metric pulse I ever heard.
I nod my head and let my shoulders drop. I hope this isolation doesn't stop. A metronome of pure affection swinging wide, a rhythmic current taking us for a ride. We harmonize with every single sway, caught up inside this tender groove, watching the subtle way we choose to move. It heals the spirit, calms the rushing mind, the gentlest vibration we could ever find, living inside the tender groove.
The kick drum simulates a steady heart, a flawless composition, a work of art.
I lean into the melody you sing, enjoying the momentum that it brings.
A subtle hi-hat
Whispering the time,
a musical embrace that feels sublime.
we navigate the measures and the bars, align beneath the rhythm of the star. A metronome of pure affection swinging wide,
A rhythmic current
taking us for a ride.
we
harmonize with every single sway, caught up inside this tender groove, watching the subtle way we choose to move. It heals the spirit, calms the rushing mind, the gentlest vibration we could ever find, living inside the tender groove. Keep it mellow, let the frequency embrace
a sanctuary built within this sonic space.
Don't push the volume,
Let the quiet reign,
a soothing remedy for every ache and pain.
swaying slow,
Feel the bounce.
head is nodding.
Oh, caught up inside this tender groove, watching the subtle way we choose to move. It heals the spirit, calms the rushing mind, the gentlest vibration we could ever find,